Hi, this is Mark. I'm here for my second beard video. I never actually intended to do any more beard videos, but I received so much support, so many kind words and views, even subscribers, that I felt compelled to do it, to just say thank you really. I've spoken to some genuinely decent, nice people throughout this process. Just gives me a lot of hope for the future and any other projects that I'm going to do. I realised that it's okay to put yourself out there. It's okay to put yourself on a platform, and no matter what the outcome, whether good or bad, negative feedback or positive feedback, you can do it. It's okay. You can take that leap. And that's been really, really important to realise. And second time round, I'm still a little bit nervous. I'm still a little bit unsure of myself, but it does feel a lot better this time round. So this will be an update video, talk about what I've been doing with my beard, what my plans will be in the future, and I'll even put some more selfies up at the end of the video because I still love my beard, and why not? So what has been happening since my last video? So we reached my ear at the end of January. I think I left it grow for another month. So at the end of February, I did give it a big trim. I trimmed for about 2 to 3 inches, which was quite significant. I think this was more to kind of please other people around me at the time. I did say that after the year I might consider trimming. So I did. After trimming, I decided, you know what? It'd be interesting to see how far this beard could actually go. And so I have been considering growing this to terminal length, or settle for a style that I like. So my main frustrations were the sides were annoying. I also felt that, to be quite honest, as it was getting longer, it was getting drier and drier, and also a little bit see-through, it seemed, certainly at the ends. And it still is a little bit see-through now, but it's looking a lot better. And in fact, I'd even considered recently doing a big trim into the shape that I was most comfortable. I was going to take probably at least go half of what I've got. So you can see that I've got this length, and I was actually planning to cut at least down to there. However, I had a change of heart just in the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to tell you why. Before I do, I just want to give you an update really on my sides. So in my first video, I had discussed trimming, that I'd trim my sides, and that I wanted to just see what would happen if I just let them grow out. And this was a little bit frustrating. I'm going to show you some pictures of what I mean. Now in the first pictures you can see that I hadn't even considered growing out the sides, and then you see the picture where the sides are starting to grow. Now this caused a bit of a problem because the sides just wouldn't sit down very well. They just looked a bit wiry, they were sticking out, they didn't look neat and tidy, and I don't like that look at all, and that was quite frustrating. But all that has recently changed. And the key difference is that recently I have started co-washing. Before I discuss co-washing, what have I been doing? You know, what is still going well? So the sides were a problem. The sides were a big problem, and that was a big reason, I think, why I was actually considering going for a big trim. I'd had enough. I had not been enjoying my experience of having a beard. Good things about still having a beard was that I was still trying to create positive routines. I'm still the worst procrastinator in the world. I procrastinate so badly. And though it's been slow, I have just in the last month, or well, just about a month really, started to try and get up really early to try to be more productive, try to start, writing. I want to write a book, amongst other things, like creating videos like this. So I'm trying to get up between 5 and 5:30, because at evening time, as much as I'd like to think that I could be productive, and I'm a night owl, I just can't do anything productive at that time. I'm just too tired, I'm not motivated, and the thing is, it actually impacts on my sleep. I'm trying to be good with getting sleep. I think that's been really key to trying to be productive, is trying to get the amount of sleep I need, 7 to 8 hours, so that the next day I feel motivated. Those positive routines have finally started to manifest in other areas of my life. So I've got myself a nice little fold-away desk. I'm in a very small 2-bedroom house. I don't have a room for any office. I'm doing this in my bedroom. I'm sitting on my bed. This is just an awkward awkward setup. I'm really uncomfortable right now, and I needed somewhere where I could actually start engaging in work, writing, and so I got myself a fold-away desk and a fold-away chair, and I think it is going to be one of those things that make such a huge difference. It makes little things like that can make such a huge difference. So hopefully I'm going to be starting getting up early, starting to have a place to sit down and actually do something rather than nothing. So that's going well. The routine side of things, that I've built on that. That's really good. I mean, that's a significant part of this beard experience. Another thing, I still enjoy experimenting, trying to work out, what's best for my beard, what works. Experimentation is really fun. It is really interesting trying to become an expert in your own beard. The challenge of that is that what's good for one beard might not be good for yours. And so you're constantly trying to find the perfect routine for your own beard. So the reason why you should continue experimenting is simply because eventually you might find that perfect routine. I have found that perfect routine. Strangely, after 18 or so months, I'd never actually used conditioner on my beard, not once. I was really pretty happy with my other routines, don't get me wrong, but I'd never tried conditioner, and I have no idea why I hadn't tried any conditioner. I thought shampoo, oils, balms, all of those things, butters, they're all conditioning my beard. So I've recently started co-washing my beard, and to be quite honest, it is absolutely 100% transformed my beard. It's been the best thing I've done since I've started growing my beard, and I really wish I'd have tried a lot sooner. It's possible that people know what co-washing is, and my understanding of what co-washing is quite simple. You use conditioner instead of shampoo, and I use it daily. So I've been using a conditioner daily, no longer shampoo at all. One thing I've also changed is I used to have my shower or my bath in the evening time as opposed to the morning where I just have a wash. I've reversed that now. So now I actually have my bath in the morning or shower in the morning. And again, I think that's been the best thing, particularly in light of using this co-washing. Co-washing in the morning time before you do anything, it just optimizes your beard and how it looks and how it feels and everything to do with your beard. And so it's made me fall in love with my beard all over again, if I'm honest. I was falling out of love with my beard and that's why I wanted to trim, but since doing this co-washing and doing my beard in the morning, I have just fallen in love with my beard all over again. So I've been co-washing in the morning, which has been two huge changes. No longer shower or bath in the evening time, do it in the morning time, and I've been co-washing, so I've been using conditioner every day. And the third thing I've done, which I've never ever done, I've never used a hairdryer, but I have used a hairdryer, and that also, this combination of co-washing in the morning time, and then just quickly blasting the sides, very quickly, in fact, very quickly, just blasting these sides, usually just using my hands, that has helped my hair on the side sit down, and that was the biggest frustration, is that hair on the side and it just sticking out. But since I've been co-washing in the morning time, giving it a quick blast with the hairdryer, my beard has just hit the whole new level of, sort of tameness. I think tameness is the word. I'm just going to show you those pictures again of the sides of me without the sides, with the sides growing where it's looking very tangly, and then my most recent picture of the co-washing in the morning with the blast of hair, and I think you can see a huge difference. Well, you can't see it, I can see a huge difference because I scrutinise my beard more than anyone, but it'd be interesting to see what you think. Do you think that it makes a big difference? I personally think, I'll just show you those pictures again, I think there's a big difference. So the key thing is that through experimentation, through continually trying new things, it's remarkable I haven't tried co-washing until now. It's remarkable I haven't used a hairdryer. It's remarkable I've only just started doing the morning routine. 18 months and I feel that I've found the perfect routine. What it's done is it's made me realise that I actually do want to keep giving it a little bit more time, because the reality is that I'm very unlikely to grow it to this length again. I'm probably going to maintain it, as I've said before, about there. If anyone knows the Beard Baron, I think it's the Beard Baron. Is it the Beard Baron? I like his rounded style. So what now for the future? I don't know if I'm going to do any more beard videos. I never really was planning on doing any more beard videos. It was just, this was really important to do, just to overcome my anxiety, get to learn the process of making a video, producing a video. But realistically, you know, where my heart lies is trying to have an impact in the world. I'm a mental health nurse. I've been working with young people for a very long time, since I was 19. I'm 38 now. Seen a lot of young people, families in a lot of distress, a lot of upset, and I think I'm getting quite frustrated as a nurse, because you're limited as to what you can do in various different organisations that you will work, and I don't want to have those limitations. And so really my intention is to go out in the world and to try to have a greater impact than I can have in any organisation. And I'm really hoping that along this journey there's going to be other people who are going to be really supportive. At the end of the day, you know, I'm a mediocre human being trying to have an impact in the world. And essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be exploring how fear impacts on our life. I really do believe that what I see around me, that a lot of the problems that are caused within society is a result of fear driving most things that we see. Greed, anger, hatred, all of these kind of different things. I think we could say fear is at the centre of that. That's a really simple thing to say at this moment in time, but I'm right at the beginning of this journey. I don't know where it's going to go. I just have this instinct within me to explore this as far as it will go, because the alternative is just going to do my 9-to-5 job, which I really love. But the thing is, I know that it's never going to have a really significant impact on the world around me, and I'm just going to keep seeing young people and their families affected by mental health and other challenging difficulties that aren't always related to mental health. They're to do with social circumstances. And so I want to be able to just be free to help those people, change aspects of society where I can. And yes, they're grandiose ideas, but you know what? The way I look at it is, if a mediocre, average, uninspiring person like me can make a change in the world, then anybody can. And this is the whole point. I don't need to be a genius. I don't need to be the most handsome, most charismatic, the most interesting, the most intellectual, the most powerful, the most funny, or anything like that. The key part of me going out in the world and making a difference is that I'm just like anyone else. And that, in me being able to go out there in the world and do something, maybe somebody who sits there doubting themselves might think to themselves, well, I can do that. If he can do it, I can do it. I've got two main goals really, perhaps in the next year, is to try and put out some videos relating to what I've discussed. I want to write a novel, and I think that could be a good platform for which to build on all of these things that I've been talking about. So I've always wanted to write a novel, and you know what? They're my two goals. Put out some content relating to this exploration on fear, and then write a novel. The thing is, I don't know where this is going, so I want it to be organic. I don't want it to be contrived. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has, you know, sort of subscribed and liked and all of those things. I'm really grateful for all of the positive, you know, responses that I've received. Hopefully you guys can also support me in this other journey. Gonna leave you with some selfies. I still encourage you to go and take pictures of that beard of yours. Keep that inspiration going. I honestly believe that filters, different profiles. I think Instagram and all of those things were probably made for beards, but I think that's a bit of a controversial claim. Good luck in everything you do, I mean that sincerely. That's me done.